We come to you from the Metroplex just outside Dallas. It's Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas. Thanks for being with us. A win here tonight will be important in establishing momentum going into the middle of the season as the Seahawks square off against the Cowboys. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Thomas is just about ready to kick this one away.
Osborne back to return.
This one is handled by Osborne. Osborne has a nice return, taking it back to the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. With the carry, can't pull him down. Hand comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
On the 40-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's go, D.
The Cowboys come out in the quarter defense. On the call, steps up into the pocket, fires this one deep. The 20, Stevens is there on the stop. At the 15, they connect on the long pass.
Yeah, it looked like to me that the defender just relaxed too much on that one. He relaxed in his coverage, and then the receiver went right by him.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Let's go, D. Let's go.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. Mark comes up to make the play at the 5-yard line. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
It's 1st and goal at the 5.
Go, 1. Get it, son.
Hand off to the tailback. And he gets in there. Touchdown, Seattle. He can still move very well, John, even though he's been around a long time.
Yep, he's still got the key decision-making ingredient in his makeup. And down near the goal line, that's an important thing to have.
Fuller comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jordan back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Jordan.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go.
Green lines up behind his fullback in the eye. For the counterplay, Wade is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 8.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
It's on. I can do it.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. This pass is incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Come on. All right, now.
Westbrook sends a man in motion.
Up top, up top.
Drops back, gets the pass off. No completion there.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
On the play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 40-yard line, Osborne doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to 46. Ball on their own 46.
Starts the drive at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, boys.
Nickelback in this time. With the throw, he hits his receiver, and he slips out of bounds at the 39. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a 1st down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in
Ball
stride.
on the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the play.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. Throwing on the run. And this pass is completed. The 10. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. And the long pass goes for 6 on a probable blown coverage.
Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what happened. A cover 2 defense, which is what they were in there, is supposed to prevent long passes. But if the safety doesn't make the play in the deep ball, then that's what's going to happen.
Fuller comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jordan back to return.
Nice distance. This one is fielded by Jordan. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the run. Watch the man. Come on. Let's go. Be physical. Watch
A
screen.
little misdirection. Reed is there for the tackle at the 24.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
And he picks up about 4. It's 2nd down and 6 to
Ball
go.
on the 24-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
Green, the lone setback. They give it to the halfback. Daniels comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Watch this.
Only one man in the backfield.
Turn it out now.
A little misdirection. Flowers is there on the stop.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here I go. We're talking about Reed. There we go, D.
Looking for room. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. Reed whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Keep moving. They scared. Let's get some pressure. Watch each other back. Get it up. Hold the look.
Drops back. With the throw, it's broken up.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Hanson with the coverage. Thomas comes into the game for the punt. Osborne is back to receive this kick. From the 33, slips the tackle.
35-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball on their own 38.
Start the drive at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
On the ground. Walker is there on the stop at the 42.
You have a good balance of run and pass on offense. The defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Gain of 4. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Play football. Regular.
Osborne, the lone back.
Let's go.
On the delay. Martin is there for the tackle.
With the carry.
Osborne picks up a couple on the delayed handoff. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let us lock it up, D. Let's lock it up.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3.
Give all you got. This
Receives the handoff. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, well, is there on the stop at the 39. The powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Fox left. You can't stop me. Come on.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front. Looking for room. Martin comes up to make the play. At the 31, Osborne kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 31-yard line.
We're coming to red. Keys are back. Here we go.
Matt using split backs. Gets the pass off. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
Fuller comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. That possession ends with another touchdown, and this team looks unstoppable right now.
They may seem unstoppable, but I expect this defense to tighten up and make a competitive contest out of this.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jordan back deep to return.
This one is taken by Jordan. The Cowboys face an uphill battle as they begin this drive. At the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screens.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Bates was his intended target. Daniels was there on the cover.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Whip. No more, fellas.
The Cowboys come out with 3 receivers tight.
Here we go.
On the ground. Green is there for the tackle
Clipping
at the
on the
25.
offense. Number 85. Still second
The
down.
team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
It's now second and long after the
Ball
penalty.
on the 11-yard line.
Westbrook starts out of the shotgun. They're blitzing with the throw. Complete to the wide receiver. Wade is there on the stop at the 22. They beat the blitz on a good throw by Westbrook.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Not cross out, man.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 32. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
It's on. It's showtime, baby. You got it.
Green is the deep back. McFarland, the motion man.
Let's go. Watch your eyes.
Going to the right. Wilkes makes the play at the 39.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, let's go. I'm coming through, baby.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Drops back. Throwing. Right on target to the wide receiver. Flowers comes up to make the play. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
All on us, y'all. You can't stop me. Here we go.
The Cowboys line up in Tripp's bunch. With the throw, almost picked off. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Boston is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Pressure on, man. What's the hard count?
Only one man back. So at the end of one, the score is 21-0. Seahawks.
21. The Cowboys. Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off, and this pass is complete. McFarland made the catch, but was unable to get the first down.
On the play.
Gregg comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. That one just barely got over the crossbar.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Thomas looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Osborne back to return.
This one is taken by Osborne.
They've got a pretty big lead here in the first half. I'd expect to see him working the clock on this drive.
Ball on their own 37.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
Dallas using 3 linebackers. They're coming with the blitz. This pass is incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
The Cowboys, with a 4-man front, launches it deep to the left. It's broken up. So they lose out on an opportunity to pick up solid yardage.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Solid 29, solid 29.
The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers.
Stay with those receivers. Play hard and fast, baby. This too easy.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Stevens comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line. Mack fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, he excels on 3rd down. Some quarterbacks just do.
Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Watch out. Watch your eyes. Strong side, 2 backers. Here we go. We turning it up.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Under pressure with the pass. The defender's got it. Beautiful interception by Ham.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way, and he just beat the receiver to the ball.
After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 47-yard line.
Watch each other back. Stay both left.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Gives the ball off. Reed comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Watch the fake. Get it up. Hey, watch the screen.
The Cowboys line up in the bunch formation. Boston stops him for negative yardage. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, 2nd and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Get ready. Quick shoot. No more, fellas. Watch screen.
With the throw, almost intercepted.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Thomas is ready to punt this one away. Osborne lines up deep for the punt return. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Don't make a play. Be careful. Hey, stop.
Dallas using 3 linebackers. Orlando is there on the stop at the 32-yard line.
When you have a back that can average more than 5 or 6 yards a carry, you have to make sure that he gets the ball early and often.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Regular. All right, now. You gotta have it.
Nickelback in this time. Throws it. McCormick comes up to make the play. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. I can do it, baby.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3. Pass play here on 1st down. Burnside is there for the tackle at the 49. Johnson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
2nd and inches.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Get me going.
Well play. McCormick comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Third and one coming up on this play.
49-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, defense, get ready.
Osborne, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Stewart makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. Jordan will go back to accept this punt. From the 19-yard line. George doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 28. Ball on their own 28.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep it up. Set. Everything you got. We like to pack the wolves.
Hand it off to the fullback. Green comes up to make the play at the 32.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Seahawks come out with 8 guys in the box.
So we gonna take it. Will.
Hand off to the tailback. Wade is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line.
Running the ball consistently is a first step in creating a balanced attack.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
Let's go. Be physical. Stop here. Let's go.
The Seahawks come out of the 4-3. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Dallas comes up short on 3rd down again. Thomas will come in now to punt it away. Osborne is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 26-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hey, let's go. We turning it up. Play it.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 63.
Frazier was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15.
Watch the snap down.
The defense lines up in the nickel. And he slides down to avoid the hit. Second and long.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go. All day, baby. Come on.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. Pumps, throws on the move. It's broken up. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Keep it underneath. Get some swag going.
Matt out of the gun. Rolling out to his right.
Go.
On the move. Completed pass to the wide receiver.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the first down marker on third down. Anything less has to be a failure.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
Ball on their own 40.
At the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Be careful.
Westbrook will work out of the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on a first down. With the throw. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 50. First down as he's able to hang on to that bullet.
Yeah, great job of holding on to it. That one had steam coming off it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
What screen?
They line up in the I formation.
Here we
He'll
go,
pass
baby.
on first down. Rolling right with the pass. Wilt comes up to make the play. At the 21-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Let's go. Let's go. You can't stop me. Let's go, baby.
Goes to the end zone. Drops the interception. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone, but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
One back. So we gonna take it.
Green, the lone back.
Check it out, baby. Here we go.
Pressure, gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
All on us, y'all.
Closing in, throwing. And he makes the grab.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
On the play.
Dropping back, pressure coming. Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Westbrook puts points on the board with that pass. Greg comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Thomas
Dallas
will be
is
kicking
lined
off.
up for the kickoff. Osborne back to return.
It's on its way. From the 4-yard line. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. First and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz. Wrapped up and brought down.
And here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Second down, and they need 15 for the
Ball on
first.
17-yard line.
Watch left.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, hey. Ain't no thing. Under 10. Blue jam. Keep moving. Come on. Yeah, let's go, baby. Watch each other back. Bring it up.
On the call. Showing good moves. Pulls the ball. Stevens is there on the stop at the 36. Shot out of a cannon, John. The way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
At the end of 2, the score is 21-10. Seahawks.
21, the Cowboys, 10. We're ready to begin the fourth quarter of play.
Fuller comes in to kick off.
To start the second half.
Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Jordan.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Let's go, D. No more, fellas. Get it up.
Hand off to the tailback. Reed comes up to make the play at the 21. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Hey, Storm.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Throwing. It's broken up.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Third and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Throws it. The wide receiver has it. The 30. Wade is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Stay both now. Stay at home. We turning it up.
Under pressure, launches it across the middle. Nearly intercepted. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Check it. Watch the man.
The Cowboys come out in the bunch formation. They give it to the halfback. Fumble, loose ball. The Seahawks pick up the fumble. What a great strip.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
It's on. You gotta have it, D. We're coming around.
Only one man back. Receives the handoff. And is there for the tackle.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give them the ball.
On the play.
Second and about 1.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Lucky. Here I go.
Out of the shotgun. On the ground. White comes up to make the play.
On the carry.
And now our viewers can see how
gain on the
successful
play.
each team's main running threat has been today. Third down here, they have to get it to the 22 for a first down.
Under 10, 10. Go get it.
The Cowboys with a four-man front. Puts it on the ground. The Seahawks get it. They got that one back.
By the offense. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it, son. Here we come.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground. Stewart had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Will. Let's go.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. Looking upfield. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Burnsides comes up to make the play. At the 2.
You can count on him to make a handful of great catches throughout the game and really get that field stretch.
2 more yards and they'll be in the end zone.
On the 2-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
I'm coming through, baby.
Hey, watch the ball.
Looking for room. Spins away. This one will be spotted at the 1-yard line. It's the 4th stop he's made today. On first and goal, they can't get into the end zone. It's second and goal at the 1.
Clear. You gotta have it, D.
Number 30 is the deep back.
Yeah, cuz. Here we go, baby.
Getting it there. Orlando is there for the tackle at the 2. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
It's third and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stay inside right here.
Looking for the corner. Touchdown. They run on third down and get into the end zone. Fuller comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. And so they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jordan back deep to return.
This one is handled by Jordan. Jensen looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So they have first and 10 here.
Drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now. No,
Green,
wait,
the
wait.
lone back.
Let's go, boys.
McFarland, the
Let's
man in
go.
motion.
Watch the play.
Hand off to the tailback. Reed is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
They soft, man. Here I go.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Drops back with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Bates was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today. The line had some problems with their assignments on that play. They just couldn't get the defenders at bay.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line.
Ball on their own 38.
38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Play football.
Matt using split backs. Lane in motion.
Looking
Looking for room. Burnsides comes up to make the play.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Dallas looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. And he had it and lost it, incomplete. And he held on. That would have been a very big gain.
Third and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Fullback handoff. Stewart is there on the stop. That third down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Number 5 comes into the game for the punt. Jordan sets up, waiting for the punt, and he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 18-yard line. The Cowboys will start the drive at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Don't make a play.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front.
Hey, let's go one deep.
He gets the carry. Jones comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
And a pickup of about 2. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Give us some.
Westbrook out of the gun. Dropping back. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the ball. Daniels got there a little too early.
Yeah, those guys were having a battle all the way down the field.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
We're talking about brilliant.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Westbrook starts out of the shotgun. Jordan, the man in motion. Dropping back, gets the pass off. It's broken up. Slater was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the cover. 3rd and 11.
A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day. Drops back with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Reed had his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Thomas is ready to punt this one away. Osborne into return. Great move to get free. Picked up pretty good yardage that time, and he stopped at the 47-yard line. Ball on their own 47.
Start the drive at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we come. Hey, let's
The
go.
Cowboys come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Stewart is there for the tackle at the 47. Osborne with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Second and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Box left. Come on.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package.
All day, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Throwing.
No, no.
He hits his receiver. Washington is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. 3rd and short upcoming after the short game.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of play they run to convert for this first down. It's a type of situation where you could drop back and throw, or you could just decide to run it right out.
Regular.
Dallas comes out with 7 in the secondary.
Oh, no, dude.
Passing here on 3rd and short. Pressure. Gets rid of it. It's batted away. And they'll have a 4th down now after no connection on that short pass. He'll try to place this inside the 10. He signals for a fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ain't no thing.
They're having no success running on 1st down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
It's 2nd down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 25-yard line.
We gotta have it, D. Hey!
Out of the shotgun. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Wade comes up to make the play at the 34. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Blue down. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. This one will be spotted at the 39. It's his 3rd tackle in the contest. Green got the call on the draw. 6-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, score is 28-10. Seahawks.
28. The Cowboys. 10.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. Second and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Tip ball. And he got it. That powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Watch the fake. All right, let's go.
Hey, let's go. They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 44-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Safety right. All right, now. Let us big time.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Well, is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Third down play. They have to get it to the 35-yard line for a new first.
Hey, watch the ball. So we gonna take it.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Reed comes up to make the play at the 31. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
The Seahawks come out in the 4-3. They'll spot this one at the 28. Solid game. Picks up another tackle. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is a time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch the fake.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Nice adjustment. Jackson is there on the stop at the 10-yard line. Westbrook with a hot hand on this drive. They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Go make a play. They soft, man. Hey,
The Seahawks come out with 8 guys in the box. Jackson is there for the tackle at the 7. They get some decent yardage on the run, but, John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
It's second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Play hard and fast, baby.
Only one man back. Receives the handoff. Reed is there on the stop. And the 5-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
They need 5 yards for a touchdown.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
He's back. We're coming around. All right, here we go.
Nickelback in this time. Under pressure. Picked off. It's loose. The Seahawks scoop up the fumble. Big turnover in the fourth quarter. They stay on the ground instead of putting it up, and it backfires. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll. One of us gonna make it.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Ham comes up to make the play at the 13. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department.
Second and 3. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go. I can do it, baby. All day, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Orlando is there on the stop at the 19-yard line. The powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Here it comes. We're talking about Reed.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package.
Yeah, you see me.
Going to the air on 1st down with the throw. And it's caught. The receiver breaks free. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown,
And that
Seattle.
touchdown pass gives them a little bit more of an advantage here in the fourth quarter. Fuller comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Seahawks pour it on with another score.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jordan back deep to return.
This one is handled by Jordan.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hold the
Only
line.
one man
He's
back.
right.
Westbrook sends a man in motion.
Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Number 57 is there for the tackle at the 29. So that was a pickup of about 9. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Safety right. Here we go.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Jumps up and he has it. Wilt is there on the stop at the 32-yard line. Nickerson bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
It's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Hey, storm.
With the pass, it's broken up. Can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's do our thing.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. The defense has it. Green comes up with a big play for the defense. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 32.
Hard and fast, baby. Let's go. Stay at home.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off to the back. McCormick comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line.
You know, that didn't work out on that play, but I like what they're trying to do. By running the ball to the outside, they're trying to get the back one-on-one with a cornerback on the outside. If he can find a way to get by him, he can bring it a long way.
You can't stop me. Blue down.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front.
Gotta have it, G.
And they go with the delay. Martin is there on the stop.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
3rd down here. They have to get it to the 22 for a 1st down.
Hey, watch that screen.
Dallas using 3 linebackers. They're going to spot this one at the 19-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. About a 5-yard pickup for the 1st down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
19-yard line.
We turning it up.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. McCormick created problems in the backfield on that one.
I'm surprised they haven't been more effective on the ground. The defensive coordinator's calling one of his best games.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
We like to pack the wolves. It's showtime, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Stevens is there on the stop Osborne has picked up now over 100 yards on the ground. So on third down, they have to get it to the 9 to pick up a first.
Watch the ball, be smart.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. They give it to the halfback. Burnside comes up to make the play at the 14-yard line. Fourth down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Fuller will come in looking to try the field goal. The attempt is good. The Seahawks continue to increase their lead.
Seattle is lined up for the kickoff. Jordan back to return.
This one is taken by Jordan.
The
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Throws it. Jackson comes up to make the play. At the 24, they'll go no huddle here. Gets the pass off, and he drops the pass.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
On the play.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
From the start.
Fires this one deep. Almost picked off. Good timing, getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. Thomas will come in now to punt it away. Osborne back to return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 35-yard line.
Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line. First and 10.
Clear. Let's go.
Hands it off to the back. McCormick is there on the stop at the 35. Osborne takes it up the middle for a yard or two. We're just about down to 1 minute.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. All right, now. Let's do our thing. Watch the back. Hey, let's go. Everything you got.
Hand it off. Burnside is there for the tackle at the 39.
I'm impressed with their running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Let's go. Set. You like a pack of wolves. Let's go, dude. We coming to wreck. Lucky. Watch the snap down. Watch the fake. Hold the look. Roy Sim. Let's go. Hey, watch the ball. You can't stop me.
Let's turn it up, D.
They give it to the halfback. McCormick is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. And he waves for the fair catch. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Seattle 38. Dallas 10.
38. The Cowboys 10. Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.